All right, so we're in week 2, guys. This is week 2, doing a weigh-in. Weight actually did not, barely went down, not much, because it was 184 something last week. But as of right now, it's the progress so far, and I don't think there's much of a difference for the first week, and that is because I kept the calories pretty high still just to test it out, 2750. What we're going to do now to really offset that and really see the weight come down is we're going to drop them another 100 this week. So we're going to go down to 2650 for this week, see if that makes a difference throughout the week. And the cardio, again, keep it the same, keep the training the same. So we'll go through that now. So day 8, we are on day 8. And what we're going to be doing today, I want to show you really quickly. Today's breakfast, very simple. 2 eggs, 4 egg whites. So we added egg whites into the plan. A little bit of broccoli. I actually didn't measure it out, but just a little bit. And then 2 packets of sugar-free oatmeal. I borrowed Kelly's low sugar oatmeal, excuse me. And this stuff's awesome. I believe it's $1.20 a serving. So great stuff though. It's a great meal to start it off, and I'm glad that I added a little more protein into the mix. So we first started off with barbell overhead press, 4 sets, 8 reps, and this was at 70% of our 1 rep max. So a lot of my lifting routines I base the first 2 lifts or first lift off a percentage of my 1 rep max, and that's on the bench, squat, the deadlift, or the overhead press like you just saw in that last one. But next, we transitioned on to a neutral grip overhead press, and this is with dumbbells. So I did that. Again, I wanted to have a variant of the first movement, so that's why we did that. And that was for a little bit higher reps, as you saw just listed before. Then we went on to more isolation style stuff. So I did cable lateral flies. And I love these. These really target the lateral deltoid. Great exercise. So we hit a lot of the lateral deltoid in those first 3 movements. Then we moved on to front raises with barbells. Now, as you can see right there, I was squeezing my shoulder blades back in the beginning. If you can go back to that, and you can see that the reason I did this is because it really isolated my front deltoids when I did that. That's why I was squeezing my shoulder blades. But this was an awesome exercise. I only needed 35 pounds on that. So we then transitioned on to a little bit more pull variation stuff. Again, I did the neutral grip with pull-ups right here for a little bit of higher reps. The reason I'm doing this neutral grip stuff, guys, is because when you do neutral grip based stuff, even with not just pressing or pull-ups, what it does, it takes a lot of stress off the shoulder joint. So it's a lot better for if you're trying to build strength, you actually have more of a mechanical advantage by going neutral grip. It's a lot safer for your shoulders. Then we went on to standing lat pull downs with a rope. I love that exercise, higher reps again. Then we went over to right here. This was dumbbell rows, and notice how my back doesn't turn. I see a lot of people, they make the mistake with this movement is where they turn their torso. You want to keep that torso straight the whole time, so that's why we did that. We went over to shrugs. Shrugs had a 1 second hold at the top, 1 to 2 seconds, and that's really just to squeeze everything, keep everything tight, and really isolate those traps. So lastly, every time I do any type of pull or push workout, always have face pulls in there just to help with my shoulders, keep my shoulders healthy. And again, just want to focus on building my rear delts up. So we did 3 sets of 20 there, then went on to 2 last things of biceps. We actually supersetted these last 2 movements. So we did seated seated machine curls. And then we went over to hammer curls. So the reason we did that is I wanted to hit 2 different parts of the biceps, 2 different heads of the biceps. So this is more brachioradialis right here. And again, always with biceps, we want to focus on squeezing every movement and every other. So we just wrapped it up tonight. Like I was saying earlier, tonight was a push-pull style lift. So we did a little bit of shoulders, 4 movements for shoulders. Then we went into a little bit of pull stuff, so we went on to a lot of back, but we did variants today, so we did more neutral grip based stuff, so we didn't go into like Y grip like I normally do. So it's a lot more neutral grip, a lot of volume today, but we didn't have we didn't have any like supersets, so there wasn't a lot of supersets. It wasn't as intense as normal. We shortened the rest periods as well, or excuse me, we lengthened the rest periods, so that's why my heart rate wasn't like crazy today. It was a little bit longer than I wanted to be in here, but back had a lot of volume as well. Then we hit biceps because I let Kel finish up on the treadmill and do her cardio, so we hit shoulders, a little bit of rear delts, so rear delts, a little bit of back, and then we hit biceps. So this is more of a pull-based workout today, but we went into a little bit of push in the beginning. But overall, you know, typically when I'm doing a cut, I do a lot more supersets and less rest. But now we're just doing a little bit longer rest today, a little bit heavier weight to switch it up. So as the cut goes on, we're probably gonna shorten the rest periods, make the workouts more intense. All right, we got power crunch bars, late night Acme trip. Gonna eat 2 of these bad boys post workout, like 200 calories per 1 cal, right? Whey isolate in these bad boys. Alrighty, day 8's dinner. 1 grilled chicken breast, about 4 ounces, 2 red potatoes, and then a nice salad that Kelly's mom made with a little bit of garbanzo beans. Boom! So it is a new day, day 9. We went to Starbucks actually and got 2 gluten-free sandwiches without the meat. So I actually have the meat on there, but I took it off. So we had a gluten-free sandwich, about 400 calories right there. And then I got 1 iced coffee. So the meat's right there, but I took it off, I swear. So we are on, I'm gonna do my best to talk on this, but don't have much battery left on here and much space. Haven't weighed myself yet. Today is the cardio day. This is the 3rd cardio session this week. I decided to do some steady state for today. As you guys know, usually I do HIIT. We're doing 30 minutes on the treadmill, speed 4 miles per hour at 50% grade. Gonna burn about close to, I wanna say 300 to 400 calories. Now, whenever you're doing steady state, you wanna make sure that your heart rate is about anywhere from like 60 to 65% is the sweet spot for low intensity cardio. And for high intensity cardio, anywhere over 80% to up to 100 is ideal. All right, so as you can see, absolutely sweaty, 30 minutes. Just like I said, we got just over 350 calories burnt. Went from 4 to 3.8, back and forth just so I could get my heart rate at about 60 to 65%. And there you have it, folks. At least 2 high intensity interval training cardio workouts a week and 1 steady state. That's what we're doing right now. Really wanted to give an overview of how everything's been so far. What I'm about to share with you is a lot more important. It's gonna keep you, or really get you the results you want. So today I did my lifting in the morning, and at the end of the day, I did my cardio. It wasn't high intensity interval training, it was more steady state. I did it for 30 minutes, as you saw in that last clip. What I wanted to show you guys is today's my planning day. Today is my prep day. So we have our meals prepped out. Right here this is everything. This is gonna last a couple days, but we have broccoli. So we did a bag worth of broccoli. We heated it up. I know I didn't show you guys how we did it, and I will do it in another video, but I just want to show you the final product just for this week. Broccoli, I believe that's 2 cups worth, and then we have right here about 4 cups of white rice, jasmine white rice. Now the chicken breast, I didn't cook everything up, but this is just for tonight, and this is the chicken breast, and this is a very simple prep that we did. I want to show you the chicken breast. We have a little bit left over, so just buy 1 get 1 free, but everything, I didn't put it in the containers, but these are containers I'm going to put in as I go throughout the day. I just wanted to put everything in a hole just for now, and then I'm going to put it into the containers. But as you see, it's very simple. This is, I'll film another video on the prep itself, but this is everything. This is how you really stay on top of everything. And when you food prep, you are so much more likely to get the results you really want because you're tracking it, and it's just that much more easy to follow the plan. We're going down to the beach today, and pretty cool thing. Hold on, go real fast. This morning had 3 eggs, 1 cup of oatmeal, and really quick, I had a package I wanted to show you guys. Kelly's gonna open it right now, but this is pretty cool. Someone reached out to me on Instagram. It was a Men's Health rep, and they sent me this thing. It's a Men's Health box, and I don't know if there's anything fitness related in terms of food in here, but We're gonna open it up. It's King Arthur. So I figured I'd show you guys. I don't know if this is gonna have anything to do with my cut. It's pretty cool that a girl's opening it up.
Ooh.
Oh, there's something, right? A lot of coupons.
Ooh, I'm excited.
The benefits of being a social media influencer.
What's this?
I don't know.
We'll look at that in a little bit.
Look at that in a little bit.
Ooh, oatmeal.
Oatmeal. Oh, see, I told you, Kel.
That's for me.
Oh, protein.
Wow. Chocolate peanut butter.
Chocolate peanut butter.
Nice.
Whatever that is.
Let me see. Jalapeno salsa seeds.
What is this?
Scrub. Beard oil.
Definitely gonna need that.
What's this?
Oh, it's for your spine. It's a like a Moby ball.
Cool. For thinning hair, you don't have that, but leather cleaner.
Yeah, buddy. It's an energy tea.
King Arthur keychain, you need
Oh,
that.
totally need that. Oh, Gold Bond.
What is that for?
Your feet.
Oh, you definitely need that.
Athlete's feet. I don't know what that is.